Hey, y'all hear that?
Yeah, that don't sound good.
I can see it right over yonder. He cocked it right up on his side.
So you sure he was cocked this way and not the other way?
Yes.
If he's cocked this way, then he's looking right in at us.
In the hills of Franklin County, Virginia, Tickle, Henry, and Kenny are on high alert after eyes in the sky look down on their sight.
That's too damn low.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah, it's damn low.
it's circling.
He's circling. Hey, that ain't good.
We're gonna have to get that thing out.
You go down and start disassembling everything. We'll go get the truck.
All right,
and
get
we'll
ready
be
to
right
load
back.
up. All right.
Damn.
Airplane just flew over the steel site, dropped down, just glided for a little bit. Well, as soon as he was away from the steel site, he come back around and circled. I'm concerned that this airplane is low. They're gonna come back down here, and they're gonna raid this site. Straighten it up. Straighten it up.
I ain't been that long got out of jail. And I tell you what, the last place I want to go back to is back to jail.
Ho, that's good.
Right, yeah.
That's good.
We can tote her there.
You wanna set it up on the side?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got it done.
Okay, right here.
I've been hanging out with Henry and Kenny, finding steel sites, building steels, making mash.
Let me get some of it out. Let me get some of it out.
Yeah.
Dump it.
And it makes me feel good to help. But I also got to keep this in the back of my mind. I can't let it override the fear that I have in me of getting caught.
Listen, just keep your eyes open. I mean, you know, look.
Yes, sir.
Once we throw that fire under that steel, that mash would have been worth $7,000 or $8,000 at least. What y'all do with the thumper?
I got it over here.
Take it on up in the woods and hide it.
All right.
We're gonna dump all that mash out of the barrels so that the only thing left is the equipment.
Virginia law states that simply having mash at an illegal still site is a Class 6 felony, punishable by up to 5 years in prison.
You just got 1 or 2 pieces of distilling equipment. It's just a misdemeanor. You face a year in prison. But when you get it all together with the steel and the mash, now you're facing a felony.
Straight. All right. Dump that mash?
I done dumped it all.
You think we should jerk this out?
Yes, sir. Why the hell wouldn't we?
Let it go down a little bit. I tell you what, let's go up in the woods.
All this stuff, it's not cheap. If we can pack this stuff up and get it out of this steel site, we can save Henry and Kenny quite a few $100s.
All right, that's enough work anybody be charged with manufacturing. I believe we're good.
As long as we get this pot out of here.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Trouble.
I got my eyes peeled, bro.
In Franklin County, Virginia, 48 hours after a low-flying plane forced them to flee, Tickle, Henry, and Kenny returned to their still site looking for signs of law enforcement.
As we're going into this steel site, we got to be just as quiet and attentive to every little detail as possible.
Let's go so far. I don't see a thing. We had a pretty good scare the other day.
Hey, y'all hear that?
Yeah, that don't sound good.
It shook us up a little bit. We don't want to lose this site. It's a perfect site to make liquor, and it's peach season. I don't have time to look for a new steel site. Right here's the spot you would find it. Wherever there's dirt or sand, that's where they would step and leave a track. Because they don't step on rocks like this. Granny leaves where they won't leave a sign, but they'll slip up sometimes. We get to the little road bed there where we drove in, and that's where mud is at and sand is at. That's where you find your tracks. We got one heel track right here. I don't know whose it is, but it's possibly ours. Pretty smooth. I'm gonna mark that little spot and check his boots and make sure.
There's a few footprints and stuff here, but I think they look a whole lot like ours from when we was trying to get this pot out of here. We found a whole lot of boot prints down here at this steel site.
I found one boot right there. Let me see the bottom of your shoes.
You reckon it's on?
Yeah, that looks like it. Well, we gotta find a distinctive one like in this mud down here.
It looks like all of these boot prints are ours. A successful moonshiner is a paranoid moonshiner. I'd rather be paranoid on the free side of jail than not be paranoid locked up.
This track right here, I'm pretty sure that's Kenny's.
We're gonna keep looking just in case there is one that's not.
I'm gonna check downstream just a little bit. One of y'all check upstream because we know we didn't go any further than this. Found a couple tracks, but I can tell right away that they're ours. I'm gonna get to some spots where I know they would be looking to steel site from.
I'm looking up here uphill from the still site, because this would be the perfect vantage point to watch this still site. If the police have been down here, they might not want to come in right yet and reveal their hand. If they're watching this place, they're going to be back from it a little bit looking for it.
See, it's areas like this that I look for. See, right now, this is all clear, nothing here.
There's spider webs on this hill, and this spider web's been here for a while. It's not broken. Looks like everything's looking pretty good up top here.
We got another sandy area, and that'd be a good place to cross right there. I don't see any tracks at all. I don't see any here. Along that creek, there's a lot of rocks in it. Perfect for them to ease in and ease out. That looks clear right there. If they don't find anything upstream, I don't find anything down here, we may be good. I ain't find any foot tracks. Kenny didn't find any.
Well, I went up and scouted along that ridge. I mean, it looks just as clean as could be up there.
I made a big circle scan. I feel good about it. I look good.
I know, we just mashing in.
As far as I can tell, everything looks exactly the way we left it. So we're gonna mash in. But after the scare we had the other day, I don't know if you want to be here when it's time to run it. Once that fire's lit under it, that's when you're making moonshine. And that right there is when they come running into your still site.
I had a guy one time that the officer came around, it was crack of day, he walked around and liquor just started running. He came around to thump and grabbed both of us. He came right in front of us, grabbed us both around the neck at the same time. I mean, this guy had to have some to do that. We scratching and scrounging, trying to break free. I broke free. My partner fell on the ground with the agent on top of him. He's getting ready to bust my partner in the head, and I heard my partner holler because he had heart trouble. Well, you know, like I said, every man for himself, but it was so funny because he told my dad when he got back home, he said, I saved Henry. Dad said, you did? He said, yep. Said, they had Henry, it was pulling Henry to the ground, and I was already down, and I reached up, and I grabbed that officer, and I pulled him down on me. He pulled him down on him all right. For some reason, that's the way not the way I saw this unfold that day. But that was funny. Here's a little story. Yeah, it's just like in fishing stories. Moonshiners got the best stories. I don't care how much liquor you make a barrel. There's another guy say, you made one, 6 gallons to the barrel? He's gonna say, hell, that's nothing. I made 8 gallons to the barrel. And again, no matter, it's like a fishing story. It's Moonshiners got these stories.
Yeah.
No matter how good you do, how well you do, somebody else does it better.
Yeah, gonna do better.
So we always let them talk first.
They stick a foot in the mouth and we're going with it.
Most of them don't try to compete with us anyway.
Hey, no. I just get it smashed up.
Right now we're leaving.
Yeah.
But once we bring that equipment in here, it's all gonna be a different ballgame.
Yeah, that's when it's felony central right there.